Jaina? Jaina. Tomato, tomato. Hey everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Eternal Evolution. For today's video, we have patch notes, new hero, and well, let's get into it. Alright, so let's start off with the new hero information. Let's get right into it. I haven't read anything for this or for the patch notes yet, so I always like to live react, which I think is more interesting and more honest for my real first impression. Sometimes our opinions change once we get doing something, but hey, I like to give a first impression. So right now we have triple S level Terran energy hero called Jaina, the Radiant Archmage. Will be available in the new version. Alright, so random damage and ranged attack is what it says with her. Her ultimate skill, Last Spark, fires a bright spark to an enemy, dealing random damage of attack, depending on her accuracy, to all targets in line, and dispelling all immunity effects from them. The higher the accuracy, the higher the random damage. Maximum random damage is guaranteed with specific accuracy. Prioritizes the farthest target within range. If the number of enemy units on the battlefield is greater than a certain amount, then the range of the spark becomes infinite. And her talent, let's refresh that. Keep playing. All right. Her talent, for a certain amount of enemies killed with this skill, Jaina restores energy. Her common skill, Radiant Starfall. Jaina unleashes a starfall in the area, dealing random damage of attack to the targets. The higher the accuracy, the higher the random damage. Maximum random damage is guaranteed with a specific number of accuracy, a specific amount, sorry. And then stun effects. Oh! Stun affected targets for a few seconds. That's the bonus with the talent. Very nice. Alright, common skill, Flood of Light. Jaina unleashes a beam of light that deals random damage to targets in a fan-shaped area. The higher the accuracy, the higher the bottom damage threshold, with specific accuracy, guaranteed to deal maximum damage. Alright, passive, Divine Radiance. After entering the battle, Jaina additionally restores energy per second. And her talent effect for that, her attack skills increase her own attack each time she hits a certain amount of targets. Okay, I really hope her name is Jaina. It doesn't Jaina? I'm calling her Jaina. Jai? That could be Jai or that could be Jay. This whole time you guys could be like, it's Jaina, not Jaina, like, you know. Jaina? Jaina. Tomato, tomato. J. I feel like Jai or J. I feel like it's Kai, like it is K-A-I, right? So I think it's Jai. I don't know if it's Jaina or Jaina, guys. Anyway, I would rather say Jaina, but I feel like that would be spelled differently. Okay, anyway, new character, yay, excitement. Let's move on to the patch notes now. So we have our new character, Jaina. She's a triple S level Terran energy hero who can deal huge range damage and stun enemies. She can also dispel other heroes' invincibility effect, allowing her to turn the tide of the battle in certain situations. So it is really cool to see that. That was her ultimate. It could dispel immunity debuffs. So obviously Leo comes to mind, or characters that have that sort of feature. Interesting. At first I thought she was going to be super support, but they sound like she's going to do crazy damage as long as you give her accuracy as well. So I'm very curious to see how she performs damage-wise, or if she's just better for crowd control and support with buff stripping and allowing you to kind of deal damage to the heroes that tend to be very hard to kill. Alright. So along with her in the limited recruitment event, we're going to have Arthas and Rakana. Another new limited recruitment event will open on some servers. During the event, you'll be able to recruit Miranda, Serena, and Omar, which is really great for sure because Miranda goes so well with the vanguards, especially using like the Pain rune or the new rune, the Mythic Divine prototype version of the Pain rune, which I already forgot the name of, but there's now the Mythic version, and having shields is really helpful, and she's really good if you're in like a clustered area for support and with shields and healing. All right, next. A new Details Gathering event will open on some servers. The main rewards of the event are changed to Taller Rusted Gears, Diamonds, and Mythic Runes. Taller. That's random. You know what? That's really nice, especially if this is the same one that newer accounts are going to get. Because Taller is really good, so if a newer account didn't get a Taller yet, there's an easy way to get a bonus Taller. Alright, Jamuzo's Bell will open on some servers. During the event, the rewards will be Jaina. I'm calling her Jaina. It's probably Jaina. Miranda and the Mythic Divine prototype Revitalization Crystal. Jaina. A new elite chapter will be open on most servers. Main rewards are changed to her as well as the Mythic Divine prototype Flashpoint. Okay, I like that. Interesting. Because that's really helpful too if someone was having bad luck, but isn't that like kind of a nerf to the rewards? It's random. I just said Mythic Divine prototype. The main rewards are changed to Jaina, and the Epic Divine prototype Flashpoint. That ain't mythic. I was like, wait. That's a downgrade, but it is a really good rune that new. I feel like these new events are added toward new players, not like Taller and a Flashpoint rune. I mean, any advanced account has a maxed out Taller and a Flashpoint rune by now. Or any late game. Anyone even that's been playing since Global probably has both of those maxed out by now. Interesting. So next up, we have Project Premium Development switching, of course. So guys, this is another reminder that Hero Rally is finishing. The next one will be up for what used to be called Military Expansion. So aka, if you're gonna summon more than 60 to just grab one copy of her and then use other like Gene hybrids to level her up. If you're gonna summon more than just 60 limited tickets and you're gonna try to go for, and you have a bunch of advanced recruitment saved up as well, you want to wait to summon during a Hero Rally event. That means wait for 1 full week. Alright, and then as expected, as we saw on our maps, Twilight Lands will open on some servers. I saw that interesting new setup. I don't know what that means exactly, but I guess we'll see. So we also have game content adjustments and optimizations. Optimize the collect all function of daily missions. Now, when multiple daily activity rewards can be collected, you can directly collect all of them. That's easy, nice. Optimize the sound effects of some heroes, added some hyper-evolution related prompts, and a shortcut to jump to the hyper-evolution interface in the hero information interface. Added a gene form quick evolve function in the hero evolution interface. These little tiny things we might not be excited about always, but it's so good that they're always working on quality of life and menu optimizations. The UI stuff is so important, and it really does add to the player's experience. So having nice command changes, easier access to menus, more free-flowing, logical transitions from different scenes, settings, whatever. It's just so nice that they actually are constantly improving that stuff. So very good, very, very good. All right, we have some bug fixes as well. Fixed an issue where Hattie moved abnormally when Skur and Hattie was controlled by the Thunder Dragon Cipher. Fixed an issue in the battle that couldn't be settled immediately when there was a summon controlled by the Thunder Dragon Cipher in a battlefield after all allied heroes were killed. Fixed the issue that automatic selection button under equipment smelting was invalid. Fixed the issue that backgrounds of some heroes were lost when switching displayed heroes. Oh, weird. I didn't notice that either. Alright, so there's one thing that's still not on here with Twilight coming. Come on, guys. How about fix the issue or changed? When you go to select your team in Twilight Lands, it just quick selects everything that you had on the last time. We don't necessarily want the same things as you're transitioning through the harder stages of Twilight. You want to pick characters as you go, so you don't want to go through and unclick every single one of them and then have to like re-click who you want. It's just a hot mess. That's one simple quality of life improvement I keep hoping to see, but sometimes they make random changes like that and they just don't put it in the patch notes. So I'll be very happy if I go to Twilight and you go to set your team and it doesn't auto-populate after the first round and just fill in your most recent ones. I really hate that. We need to like, it could quick add, but also can we quick remove? Can you unselect all? You could automatically select, but can we unselect? Simple little click, that's all. All right. But that's all for today's update, guys. What do you think? The new character sounds really interesting. It's an anti-invincibility character. It's a crowd control character. It sounds even stronger like another anti-Leo. I feel like they're gonna make Leo irrelevant. They definitely have strange choices with things as well. I mean, maybe this could have been made with certain bosses in mind too. If a boss puts up a temporary invincibility buff or something when they're doing a certain move, or it could have future, I feel like they do a lot with future bosses or content in mind, where it might not be out yet, but once it comes out, you're going to wish you summoned for the one last week. I'm not a fan of that flow lately. It's been that way for a while now. They also seem like they like to really push the meta a certain way and then completely go the opposite and make that irrelevant. I don't know. It's good to make counters in a game, but I feel like every time something new comes out for so long, it's been, this is the new thing. And if you don't have it, you can't beat the next level of content that comes out. I don't know how, I'm worried about how her edition is going to affect content. Like, is every character that comes out cannot be a must-have. I mean, technically the last guy wasn't, except for specific things, right? Like the last Vanguard Barog. I'm sure you don't need him on your account, but is he amazing in a very niche situation? Sure. Just like, I mean, technically none of the characters you need. You can get by most of the content, but things like Twilight, I can't imagine that without Nord, or at the very least Leo, or now Pandemonium. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm curious to see where her role's gonna be. I'm curious. I'm curious. And also, guys, is it Jaina or Jaina? J-A-I on its own, I would think, could be Jai or J. Like chai latte, chai AI. I'm just gonna keep calling her Jaina because it's funnier. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, wait. Or I'll see you live on Twitch tonight. If you guys play Honkai Star Rail, I am doing a massive giveaway. We're going to be picking 60 winners during today's stream. So if you play Honkai Star Rail or you've been thinking about doing so, I have promo codes to give away. Official Hoyo promo codes sent to me. I'm excited. I'll see you then.